Last our topic for today is accounting. Last our topic for today is accounting for home, office, and branch. Home office and branch. So class, I want you to listen very carefully sa discussion natin for today because this topic is one of the most challenging topics in Afar, okay? And most students find this topic confusing. Pero syempre, I'll try to simplify this for you, okay? Ang good thing, class, kapag nag-gets nyo yung discussion natin today, madadalian na kayong mag-gets yung discussion natin on business combination because yung concepts, home office and branch and business combination, related sila, alright? So later, I'll explain why. Okay, so let's have an illustration. For example, class, Macau milk tea. Ayan, my favorite milk tea. Sa mga gustong manlibre sa akin dyan, kahit Oreo cheesecake lang, pwede sa akin yan. Alright? So let's say, ito yung head office of Macau milk tea. Well, in accounting, ang ginagamit na term is home office or HO. Okay? Let's say this is located in Manila. And si home office, gusto niya mag-establish ng 3 branches. We have branch 1. Okay? We have branch 2. And we have branch 3. Ayan. So, si home office, i-establish niya muna yung branches na yan. So, paano i-establish yung home office yan? Well, magsisend siya ng cash. Siyempre, sa mga everyday expenses of the branches. What else? Well, kailangan ng branches ng yung mismong milk tea, okay? Yung pearls, and then yung cups, yung mga straws. So, let's say inventory. Ayan. And then, syempre kailangan din ng machine, yung nagsisil ng milk tea, ng cup. Kailangan din ng mga cash registers, etc. Let's say equipment. So to simplify, yun yung kailangan ng branches para makapag-operate. Cash, inventory, and equipment. So tignan natin, class, sa books ni home office, kung ano yung journal entry niya. Let's say January 1 niya in-establish yung 3 branches na yan. So nag-credit siya ng cash, okay, credit cash. Credit, instead of using inventory, yung term na ginagamit sa home office and branches, shipments. Okay? So, si home office, siya yung nagpadala kay branch. Yung entry niya is shipment to branch. Okay? So, to simplify, gamitin na natin is ship to. Ayan, shipment to branch. Meron siyang credit equipment. And then, yung i-debit ni home office is investment in branch. Okay? Or let's call this IIB, investment in branch. Investment in branch is an asset account in the books of the home office. Got it? Ngayon, yung branches na yan, okay, meron silang entry. Siyempre, naka-receive sila ng cash, debit cash. Okay? Yung inventory, kung merong shipment to si home office, pag na-receive ni branch yan, yung entry niya is debit shipment from home office. Okay? Naka-receive din sila ng equipment, so debit equipment. Yung credit naman ng mga branches na yan, credit to home office account. Okay? Home office account is an equity account. Again, investment in branch is an asset account. Home office is an equity account. Okay, so nakapag-establish siya ng branches, pwede na sila magbenta sa customers. From January 1 to December 31, syempre mag-ooperate sila. So, debit cash, credit sales, debit cost of goods sold, credit inventory, and syempre, may mga operating expenses din sila. Debit OPEX, credit cash. Ayan. So, that happens from January 1 to December 31. Okay. So, December 31, alam natin, in basic accounting, meron tayong tinatawag na closing entries. Yung mga kino-close natin, class, yung mga income statement accounts. So, meron ka, yung mga income statement accounts yan? Meron kang sales, cost of goods sold, OPEX. So, entry natin on December 31, debit sales. Okay? Credit cost of goods sold, credit OPEX, and then yung balancing figure natin, if net income yan or net loss, is income summary. Okay? Credit income summary. And next entry ni branch, debit income summary, kasi temporary account lang yan, credit home office. Yun. Iko-close na yan sa home office. So isipin nyo, yung home office, pwede mong isipin na para siyang retained earnings. Debit income summary, credit retained earnings. Parang ganun. Now, si home office, i-reflect niya yung entry na yan sa books niya. Okay? Debit, investment in branch, debit IIB, credit income from branch. Yun. Credit income from branch. Alright, so as you notice class, whenever gumagalaw yung investment in branch, gumagalaw din si home office. Okay? So nag-credit kay home office, nag-debit kay investment in branch. Got it? So ayan, yun yung mga entries in the books of the home office and si branches. So kung isipin mo class, si home office, since meron sa sariling recording, meron siyang FS. Okay? Si branch 1, meron din siyang FS, as well as si branch 2, and the branch 3. Ang tawag natin dito class, these are your separate financial statements. Okay? Now, in principle, si home office and the 3 branches are one entity. Okay? Kasi extension lang ni home office yung mga yan. Okay? One entity lang sila. That's why at the end of the year, December 31, we will prepare what we call the combined financial statements. Combined FS. Yung combined FS class, ang counterpart niyan is the consolidated FS in business combination. Okay? Kaya related sila. Okay? So, sir, paano kayo mag-prepare ng combined FS? So, literally, i-add natin yung content ng mga financial statements na yan. Meron kang balance sheet, income statement, statement of cash flows, i-add natin yung mga line items doon. So, for example, cash ni home office, add natin yung cash ni branch 1, branch 2, branch 3. Sales ni home office, add natin yung sales ni branch 1, branch 2, branch 3, until mag-arrive tayo sa combined financial statements, doon yung balance sheet, income statement, and statement of cash flow. So basically, add mo lang yan. FS ni home office, plus FS ni branch 1, FS ni branch 2, FS ni branch 3. Got it? Now, ang issue dito class, kapag in-add lang natin sila, okay, take note na may mag-a-arise doon na investment in branch. May makikita ka doon na home office. Tama? May makikita ka na shipment to, may makikita ka na shipment from. Well, kailangan i-eliminate natin sila. Bakit sir? Kasi pag merong investment in branch doon sa combined FS, ibig sabihin overstated yung asset natin. Pag may home office doon, ibig sabihin overstated yung equity natin. Dapat wala yan. Kasi iisa lang si home office and yung branches. Gets? Okay. That's why, meron tayong tinatawag na working paper eliminating entries. Working paper eliminating entries. Sir, what do you mean by working paper eliminating entries? We have to eliminate the reciprocal accounts. Reciprocal accounts meaning, yun yung mga accounts na nag-arise sa transactions between the home office and the branch. So basically, ito yung mga reciprocal accounts, mga investment in branch, home office, shipment to branch, and shipment from home office. Okay? Ibig sabihin, may entry tayo dyan. Working paper eliminating entry natin, tanggalin natin si home office, debit home office, tanggalin natin si branch, credit IIB, okay? Debit shipment to, and then credit shipment from. Alright? So, ang gagawin natin class, yung FS ni home office, and yung 3 branches na yan, plus i-reflect natin yung working paper eliminating entries, doon natin makukuha yung combined financial statements. Got it? So, pag nakita mo yung combined FS na yan, wala ka nang makikita na investment in branch. Wala nang home office yan, wala nang shipments, wala kang shipment to, wala kang shipment from. Ayun. So, ganun yung pag-create ng combined financial statements. Also, class, take note na kaya siya tinawag na working paper because hindi yan magre-reflect sa actual books ni home office and ni branch. Ginagawa natin yung entry na to para lang makapag-prepare na tayo ng combined FS. Okay? Kaya hindi siya magre-reflect dun sa separate FS ni home office and ni branch. Okay? To give you an idea, kinabukasan, January 1, wala na to. Okay? Back to separate FS sila. And then next year, December 31, gagawa ka na naman ng working paper entry. Kaya related yung home office and branch and business combination because sa business combination, especially dun sa consolidation, marami tayong working paper entries. Okay? Pero yun yung purpose niya. Got it? Working paper meaning temporary entries na sila. Okay. Now, may isa pang issue class pagdating sa home office and branch. Sometimes, si home office, pag magpapadala siya ng inventory kay branch, pwedeng at cost or above cost. Okay? For example, yung inventory na yan, yung cost ni home office is only 100. Okay? Pero pinadala niya kay branches for 120. Ibig sabihin class, meron 20 pesos na markup. Okay? Markup. So, as far as the branches are concerned, hindi nila alam kung magkano yung markup. Hindi nila alam kung magkano yung cost. Ang alam lang nila, ang chinarge sa kanila ni home office is 120 pesos. Okay? So, yun yung assumption na hindi alam ni branches kung magkano yung cost and yung markup ni home office. Now, ang mangyayari dyan, class, dun sa illustration natin, ito yung cost, ito yung markup. Ang tawag natin dito, ito yung build price. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, class, sa entry natin, credit shipment 2, lagyan natin amount. This is 100. Okay? And then, meron kang isa pang entry. Okay? We call it AOI. So, isin natin yung journal entry natin. Ibaba natin yung equipment. Okay? Okay, ulitin natin. Okay, so meron kang equipment. So, yung credit shipment 2, alright, that is 100. And then, meron tayong credit na AOI or allowance for overvaluation of inventory, 20. Yung AOI na yan, basically, ito yung markup natin. Okay, yun yung markup. So, this is, in total ng dalawa na yan, shipment 2 and AOI is 120. Which is, yun yung ide-debit ni branch. Debit shipment from home office, 120. So, ibig sabihin, class, pag may nakita ka sa problem na shipment 2, iisipin mo agad at cost yun. Pag shipment from, at build price yun. Got it? Alright. Now, ibig sabihin niyang, class, AOI is also a reciprocal account. That's why, dito sa entry natin, sa working paper eliminating entry, kailangan tanggalin din natin sa books yan. Tama ba yung shipment from at build price? Yung shipment to at cost. So, dapat meron tayong debit AOI para balance yung entry natin. So, after this entry, sa combined FS, wala na tayong makikitang allowance for overvaluation of inventory. Again, yung AOI, ang ibang tawag dyan, allowance for markup. So, basta yan lang yung difference ng build price and yung cost, which is yung markup natin. Got it? Okay, so, yun yung overview natin sa lesson natin for home office and branch. Now, apply natin yan dito sa exercise natin. Go to problem number 1. Okay, dun tayo sa handouts natin. Problem number 1. So, apply natin yan. Problem number 1, we have 4 questions. Question number 1 is the billing rate of home office to branch for merchandise shipments. Question number 2, how much of the December 1 inventory of the branch represent purchases from outsiders and goods shipped from home office? Question number 3, the net income reported by the branch. And question number 4, the combined net income. Okay. Let's read the given. Selected information from the trial balances of the home office and the branch of Catherine Company on December 31 is provided. The branch acquires merchandise from the home office and outside suppliers. So, ibig sabihin ng class, yung inventory ni branch, ito galing to sa home office, tama? Buibili din siya from outside suppliers. Okay? So, si branch, meron siyang debit purchases, credit accounts payable. Ganun siya. Now, meron tayong given figures dito from home office and branch. So, you have sales, you have shipments, and so on and so forth. Okay, so class, ganito lang. Whenever yung topic is home office and branch, gagamitin mo lang yung Sir Brad's Magic Table. Okay, sir, ano yung Sir Brad's Magic Table? Okay, so ito yung format niya. This is problem number 1, ha? We have the cost here. Okay, you have the build or the build price, and the difference is AOI. Tama ba? Yung build and cost, yung difference nila is the markup. Ang tawag natin is AOI or allowance for overvaluation of inventory. So, yan yung nasa columns natin. Dito naman sa rows natin, class, yung computation of cost of goods sold. So, meron kang beginning inventory plus shipments. Okay? You have the goods available for sale. Pag in-add mo yan. Minus ending inventory, you have the cost of goods sold. Okay? Technically, dapat hindi mo tawag dyan is cost of goods sold kasi meron kang build price dito. Pero, para mas madali, tawagin na natin cost of goods sold. So, beginning inventory plus shipment, you have the goods available for sale, minus ending inventory, you have cost of goods sold. Okay? So, pag na-fill out mo na yung table na yan, kayang-kaya mo na sagutan lahat ng tanong sa home office and branch. Pero take note, class, yung pinaka-important na kailangan malaman dito, yung pupunta lang, yung makikita lang sa table na yan, are those transactions between the home office and the branch. Okay? Lahat ng transactions between the branch and outside suppliers, outside mo siya ilalagay. Dito mo siya ilalagay. Okay? Huwag mo ilalagay dito. Okay? Yung transactions between home office and branch, yun lang yung nandito sa table natin. Sige, apply natin yung class. tingnan natin yung given. So, meron kang sales, meron kang shipments to branch, 8,000. Saan mo ilalagay yung shipments to branch dito? Dito siya, class. Okay? Doon siya sa cost. Kasi sabi ko kanina, kapag shipment to, yun yung cost. Tama? Kapag shipment from, yun yung build price. So, since nakalagay dito, shipments to branch, 8,000 dito mo siya lalagay. Alright? Next, allowance for overvaluation of branch inventory or AOI, 3,600. Pag may given sa AOI sa problems, ang i-assume mo, class, dito siya. Yung AOI na yan, ilalagay mo yan lagi dito sa goods available for sale. Ibig sabihin, class, yung AOI na yan came from the beginning inventory and the shipment. Tanda mo yan, very important. Pag may AOI sa given, dito mo siya lalagay sa goods available for sale. Okay, next given is shipment from home office, 10,000. Dito siya, at build price. Pag shipment from, yung 120 natin, at build price yan. Difference between the build price and the cost is your AOI, that is 2,000. Tama? So, difference between 120 and 100, that's your AOI. Okay? So class, since yung table natin, ganyan, tama ba, kung 3,600 yung total, 2,000 to, dapat yung beginning inventory mo is 1,600. Does that make sense? Okay, kasi beginning inventory plus shipment, you have the goods available for sale. Okay? So, if yung AOI, 2,000, pag dinivide mo yan sa 8,000, 2,000 divided by 8,000, tama ba 25%? Okay? So, ibig sabihin, class, yung AOI is 25% of cost. Does that make sense? The markup is 25% of cost. Kung 25% yung 1,600 na yan, 1,600 divided by 0.25, I got 6,400. Tama ba, class? Yung 1,600 divided by 25%, yung 6,400, ito siya. Tama yan? Okay. So, alam natin, class, pag yung cost, in-add mo sa AOI, makukuha natin yung build. So, 6,400 plus 1,600, you get 8,000. Okay? So, 6,400 plus 8,000, you have 14,400. 8,000 plus 10,000, you have 18,000. Uy, malapit na. Ending inventory na lang, then makukuha natin yung cost of goods sold. Alright. So, nakalagay dito, class, purchases outsiders. O, dun mo siya lalagay. Later na natin gawin yung mga outsiders. And then, merchandise inventory, December 1, which is the beginning inventory. So, home office may 20,000, skip branch may 15,000. Yung 15,000 na yan, class, ingat ka kasi yung beginning inventory na yan, merong part dyan na galing sa home office, merong part dyan na galing sa outsiders. Okay? So, hindi mo pwedeng ilagay basta-basta dito yan. Alright? Now, you have expenses, and then additional information, merchandise inventory, December 31. Si home office, meron siyang 20,000. Si branch naman, nakalagay dyan, 7,500 from home office and 2,500 from outsiders. So, sabi ko, class, yung galing lang sa home office yung lalagay mo dito. Okay? Lalagay natin yung 7,500. Class, yung 7,500 na yan, saan mo ilalagay na ending inventory? At cost or at build price? Isipin nyo mabuti. At build price. Okay, dito siya. Bakit, sir, at build price? Sabi ko kanina, class, walang alam si branch kung how much yung cost or how much yung markup from the home office. Ang alam lang ni branch, ang binil sa kanya is 120, therefore yun yung re-record niya. Okay? So yung given dito na 7,500, yun yung alam ni branch. Wala siyang alam dun sa 25% na markup. Kaya lalagay mo siya sa build price. Got it? Now, kung 7,500, iyan yung build price, ang gagawin ko dyan, 7,500 divided by 1.25, you will get 6,000. Dito siya. Okay? 7,500 divided by 1.25, 6,000. Yung difference nila, 7,500 minus 6,000, you have 1,500. Okay. Hindi mo tatapusan natin yung table. Okay, 14,400 minus 6,000, you have 8,400. 18,000 minus 7,500, ilan yan? Minus 7,500, that's 10,500. Okay. And then, 3,600 minus 1,500, that is 2,100. Ayan. Natapos na yung table natin. Last one, gawin din natin yung sa outside. Okay. Ito yung transactions between the branch and outside suppliers. Now, computation din ng cost of goods sold dyan. So, therefore, mag-start tayo with beginning inventory. Class, tignan mo yung beginning inventory dun sa column ni branch. Nakita mo yung 15,000? Nakita mo yan? Tama ba, class, yung 15,000 na yan? Okay. Yung beginning inventory na yan, na 15,000, merong portion dyan galing sa home office, merong portion dyan galing outsiders. Okay? So, class, how much dyan yung galing sa home office? Alin yun? Yung 6,400 or yung 8,000? Again, yung 8,000. Because as far as the branch is concerned, ang alam lang niya yung bill price. Okay? So, kung 15,000 yung total beginning inventory, 8,000 coming from the home office, 15,000 minus 8,000, you have 7,000. Ibig sabihin, class, yung outsider na beginning inventory is 7,000. Alright? And then, meron siyang purchases. Pagka meron kang purchases, ang assumption mo dyan, well, nakalagay kasi outsiders. Pero kahit walang nakalagay na outsiders, ang assumption mo, outsiders yan. Kasi kapag galing kay branch, hindi naman purchases yung recording mo, shipments. Tama? So, yung purchases dyan, 5,500. Add natin yan. Beginning inventory plus purchases, 5,500. Okay? You have cost of goods available for sale. 7,000 plus 5,500, you have 12,500. Minus ending inventory. Tama ba, class, yung ending inventory nandun siya sa last portion of the given? 7,500 daw from the home office and 2,500 from outsiders. Okay? So, minus 2,500. Ibig sabihin, class, yung cost of goods sold from outside suppliers amounts to 10,000. Ayun. So, yun yung goal mo, class. Kapag magsasagot ka ng home office and branch, ganito yung format lagi. Ito yung table mo. Again, ulit-ulitin ko, very important. Transactions between the home office and branch. Ito yung transactions between branch and outside suppliers. Alright, so, question number 1. Pwede natin sagutan yung class. Okay, question number 1. Di natin lagay. Okay, Q1. Sabi dyan, the billing rate of home office to branch for merchandise shipments is A, 120% of cost. B, 125% of cost. Okay, C, 130% of cost. Or D, 135% of cost. Okay, sir, paano natin sasagutan yan? Ganito yan. Tama ba yung shipment to branch, 8,000? Tama? Shipments from home office, 10,000. So, ibig sabihin, ang charge ni home office kay branch is 25% of cost. So, para sagutan yung class, ganito gagawin natin. Diyan natin gawin. Question number 1. Okay, ang gagawin ko lang dyan, class, yung 10,000, okay, yung shipments from home office, i-divide ko lang yan dun sa 8,000. Shipments to branch. 10,000 divide by 8,000. Sagot natin dito, class, is 125% of cost. Answer natin is, boy, 125% of cost. Got it? So, same lang siya sa, okay, 25% yung markup based on cost, pero ang sabi dyan, the billing rate of home office to branch. So, kaya ginawa natin, 10,000 over 8,000. Ibig sabihin, binibill ni home office si branch na 125% of cost. Got it? Boy, yung sagot natin for question 1. For question 2, how much of the December 1 inventory, ito yun, yung beginning inventory, represents purchases from outsiders and goods shipped from home office? Nasagutan natin yan kanina. 8,000 yung home office. Sa outsiders naman, that is 7,000. Letter C yung sagot natin for question number 2. Letter C. Magkakamali ka lang dito, class, kapag ang ginawa mo, yung home office, instead of using 8,000, pag ang ginamit mo is 6,400. Okay? Tatanda mo na lagi, pag si branch ka, hindi mo alam yung cost. Okay? Ang alam mo lang is the bill price. Okay? So, 15 minus 8, you have 7,000. Answer natin for number 2 is letter C. Let's go to question number 3. Okay, question number 3. So, okay lang, class, erase ko na to para meron tayong space. Okay? Ang sabi dyan, the net income reported by the branch. Pag sinabing net income reported by the branch, ang tinatanong sa ating class, yung separate FS. Okay? Yung separate na ni-record ni branch. So, ganito gagawin ko dyan. Net income reported by the branch. Okay? Meron akong sales. How much yung sales natin dito? Sakita nyo yung sa taas tayo, sa first row, yung 30,000. Nakita nyo yan? 30,000. You have sales, 30,000. And then, sales minus cost of goods sold. Actually, class, dalawa yung cost of goods sold kay branch. Okay? Kaya natin hiniwalay. Tama? May cost of goods sold ka sa inventory galing sa home office and may cost of goods sold ka from outside suppliers. So, class, since ang tanong dito is books ni branch, ano gagamitin mo? 8,400 or 10,500? Who says 8,400? Who says 10,500? Ba't parang wala sumasagot sa inyo? Ha? 8,400 or 10,500? It's 10,500. Okay? Because again, pag si branch, yung build price yung alam niya. Minus 10,500. Okay? And don't forget, meron ka ding cost of goods sold from outsiders. Okay? 10,000. Also class, kaya natin hinihiwalay si outside suppliers because wala tayong pakialam sa markup ni outside suppliers. Okay? Dito kasi kailangan nating tanggalin. Later, tatanggalin natin yung markup. Okay? Kaya outside suppliers, wala tayong pakialam doon. Kasi hindi naman si home office and si branch, iisa sila. Si outside supplier, independent siya. Okay? Hiwalay siya. Kaya wala tayong pakialam sa markup niya. So you have sales, you have cost of goods sold. Okay? Ano pa yung makaka-affect dun sa net income? So you have the gross profit. Tama? So sales, 30,000 minus 10,500. Minus 10,500 minus 30,000. Ulit, 30,000 minus 10,500 minus 10,000. You have 9,500 gross profit. Minus natin yung operating expenses. Class, nasan yung OPEX ni branch? Nakita nyo yung 6,000 and sa last row. Okay, minus 6,000. Answer natin dito, class, is 3,500. Net income reported by the branch, 3,500, letter C. Okay, lagyan natin dito letter C for question number 4. Okay, or question number 3. Question number 4. The combined net income from home office and branch operations is... Okay, so question number 4, ano daw yung combined net income? Now, paano gagawin mo dyan, sir? So, i-reach ko na to. Sa combined net income naman, class, kailangan computein natin yung net income din ni home office. So, ito yung net income ni branch. Computein natin yung net income of the home office. Okay? So, mag-start muna tayo with sales. Tama ba, class? Yung sales ni home office is 60,000. Tama? So, sales, home office is 60,000. And then, yung cost of goods sold ni home office, okay? So, computein din natin. Tama ba yung cost of goods sold? Lagyan ko na asterisk. Asterisk. So, dito natin i-compute yung cost of goods sold ni home office. So, lagyan tayo dyan. Alright. So, cost of goods sold ni home office. Mag-start muna tayo with beginning inventory. So, class, how much yung beginning inventory of the home office? Nakita mo dyan, it's 20,000, right? So, 20,000 beginning inventory. And then, merong purchases yung home office amounting to 35,000. So, class, dito ka magkakamali. Huwag mong kalimutan na i-minus yung shipments to branch sa computation ng cost of goods sold. Okay? Minus shipment to branch. How much yun ulit, class? Shipment to branch natin is 8,000, right? So, at cost, At cost, shipment to branch. And then, minus ending inventory, okay? Ending inventory ni home office, nakita nyo sa given class, sa last part, 20,000. So, minus 20,000, ending inventory. Yung net income, the books of the home office is, compute natin, 20,000 plus 35, minus shipment na 8,000, minus 20,000, you get 27,000. Cost of goods sold pala to. Cost of goods sold in the books of the home office is 27,000. Alright? So, gagamitin natin dito yung class. Okay, lagyan natin ng asterisk. Cost of goods sold na 27, lagyan natin kay home office. Okay, so yung gross profit ni home office, 60,000 minus 27,000. You have 33,000. Don't forget the operating expenses. The home office is, nakita nyo sa given, sa last row, that's 14,000 minus 14. And then, you have net income of 33 minus 14, 19,000. Okay. So, class, ang tanong sa question number 4 is the combined net income. Pag sinabing combined net income, paano natin yung sasagutan, class? I-add lang ba natin yan? 3,500 plus 19,000. Sir, yun yung combined net income. Okay. Ano yung mali doon? May mali doon because ang ginamit mo ng cost of goods sold dyan is the bill price. Alright? Sa combined net income, ang dapat gamitin mo na cost of goods sold is at cost. Kasi in-eliminate natin yun Tama ba? Kailangan i-eliminate mo yung markup. Pag in-eliminate mo yung markup, dapat yung cost of goods sold mo na cost ng gagamitin mo, not at bill price. Alright? So, ganito gagawin natin dyan, class. So, question number 4, to compute for the combined net income, okay, kunin mo yung net income of the home office, which is 19,000. Okay? Add mo yung net income reported by the branch, 3,500. And then, i-add mo dyan, class, yung realized markup. Sir, ano yung realized markup? Iyon yung AOI sa cost of goods sold, which is cost of goods sold, AOI, ito siya. Alright? Kasi nabenta mo na yan Okay? So, since nabenta mo na yan sa outsiders, pwede mo nang i-recognize yan. Tama? 2,1, add mo lang yan. Plus 2,1, ito yung combined net income natin. Right? So, 19,000 plus 3,500 plus 2,1, you get 24,600. Combined net income, 24,600. Final answer natin is letter B or boy for question number 4. Okay? Sir, bakit ganun? Bakit ganun yung computation? Tama ba class yung net income from home office na 19,000? Net income na ni-report ni branch na 3,500? A-add natin yung realized markup na 2,100. Yun yung combined net income. Or, para mas madaling intindihin class, okay, erase ko na to. Para mas madaling intindihin, pwedeng ganito gawin mo. Okay? Compute natin yung net income of the branch using cost of goods sold na at cost. Okay? So, di ba ito yung computation ni branch? So, meron kang sales, 30,000. Dalawa yung cost of goods sold mo. Tama? Cost of goods sold mo na 8,400. Kanina ginamit natin is 10,500. And then, yung suppliers, 10,000. Okay? And then, you have OPEX na 6,000. Ito yung net income branch. 30,000 minus 8,400 minus 10,000 minus 6,000, you get 5,600. Yung 5,600 na yan, class, pag inad mo yan sa net income na ni-report ni home office, 19,000 plus 5,600, yun din siya, 24,600. Nakuha mo yun? Yung 5,600 na yan, equal din siya sa net income reported by the branch at billed price, yung cost of goods sold, plus realized markup. So, 5,600 din siya. Okay? So, in short, kapag ang tinatanong is the combined net income, meron kang two ways to compute. Number 1, add mo yung separate net income of the home office and branch, add mo yung realized markup. Okay? Realized markup, yun yung AOI sa cost of goods sold. Got it? Makukuha mo yung 24,600. Another way to compute is, computing mo yung net income ni home office and computing mo yung net income ni branch using cost of goods sold at cost. Okay? 5,600 plus 19,000, that's also 24,600. Alright? Okay. I-extend natin yung questions. Okay, di ba? 4 questions yan. So, what if, ang tanong dyan, class, erase ko na to para meron tayong space. Damihan natin yung tanong para malaman ko kung talaga nagigets nyo yung discussion natin. Okay, so don't worry, yung problem 1 lang yung mahaba yung discussion. So, rest of the problems, bibilisan ko na. Okay, kasi first problem. Okay, so let's go to, let's say, question number 5. Extend natin, ha? For example, class, ano ang tanong dito is, how much is the ending inventory in the books of the branch? Ano yung sagot mo dyan? Ending inventory in the books of the branch? Is it 6,000 or is it 7,500? Ha? Ano sagot mo dyan? Actually, sagot natin dyan is 7,500 plus 2,500. Does that make sense? So, 7,500 plus 2,500. Kasi sa books ni branch, ang alam niya, bill price. Huwag mo kakalimutan yung sa purong outsiders. Yun yung madalas makalimutan. Hindi sinasama yung sa outsiders. O sagot dito, class, is 10,000, which is 7,500 plus 2,500. Alright? Now, question number 6. Let's say ang tanong, class, is how much is the ending inventory in the combined financial statements? Ending inventory in the combined financial statements, ano yung sasagot mo dyan? Gagawin ko dyan, since combined, tanda mo, pag combined, laging at cost yung gagamitin natin. Tama? 6,000. Add ko yung 2,500. Pero don't forget, may ending inventory din si home office. Nasaan yan? 20,000. Tama? So, gagawin ko dyan, that is 6,000 plus 2,500 plus 20,000. So, ilan yan? Okay, 26 plus 20, it's 28,500. Okay? So, this is yung kay branch, 6,000 at cost. Okay? Ito yung outside suppliers. Yung 20,000, ito yung ending inventory of the home office. Huwag mo kakalimutan yung ending inventory of the home office, ha? Okay. To get the combined net income. Question number 7. Kapag ang tanong naman, class, is net income reported by the home office. Okay, well, nasagot na natin kanina. Nasaan yun? It's 19,000. Okay, yun yung net income reported by the home office. Ano pa? Let's say, ang tanong is, what is the true or correct net income of the branch? Class, kapag ang tanong sa'yo is the true or correct net income of the branch, ang sagot dun, class, is yung cost of goods sold using yung cost. Okay? Therefore, ang sagot mo dyan is 5.6. Alright? Ayan. Yan yung terms na ginagamit minsan. Pag sabing true net income or the correct net income of the branch, at cost yun. Okay yan. Pag nag-gets nyo yung problem 1, easy na sa nyo yung rest of the problems. Okay. Last one, class. Yung sa markup, yung mga terms, kasi minsan nakakalito yung mga terms. Yung cost of goods sold na yan, tawag natin dyan, realized markup or realized AOI. Okay? Yung nasa inventory naman, ending inventory, iyan yung unrealized markup or unrealized AOI. So pag tinanong, how much is the unrealized markup? Ang sagot mo, 1.5. Paano naman, class, pag sinabing, how much is the unrealized markup in the combined financial statements? Answer mo doon is 0 kasi eliminated yan. Tama? So, combined FS, wala kang makikitang AOI doon. Walang shipments, walang AOI, walang home office, and walang investment in branch. Gets? Okay. That's problem number 1. Let's go to problem number 2. Okay? Erase ko na to. Same lang yung solution na gagawin natin. Same approach. Gagamit tayo ng Sir Brad's magic table. And then, wag mong isasama dyan yung outside transactions. So, yeah. So, let's read problem number 2. Yung questions muna. What's the net income of the branch in its books for the year ended December 31? And so, basically, how much is the separate net income of the branch? Question number 2, what is the cost of goods of the branch in the combined statements? What's the combined net income and what is the balance of the unrealized profit? Pag sabi mo unrealized profit, yun yung AOI. Okay, unrealized markup. Alright, the following data were provided by the accountants of the home office and branch for the year ended December 31, 2021. Home office book and branch book, you have sales, beginning inventory, purchases, shipments, etc. It is the policy of the company to use specific identification for inventory. For the year ended December 31, 2020, which is last year, okay, the home office builds its branch with a gross profit rate of 40% based on cost. So, underline mo yun. Last year daw, yung markup ni home office is 40% based on cost. Half of the beginning inventory of the branch was acquired from outside suppliers. Okay, so take note of that. Half of the beginning inventory, binili natin from outside suppliers. The ending inventory of the branch is broken down as follows. So, meron kang 60% from outside suppliers, 26% from 2021 shipment from home office, and 14% from 2020 shipment from home office. Okay. So, class, take note ha. Yung markup mo sa beginning inventory and sa ending inventory, possible na hindi sila same. Actually, sa problem niya, magkaiba yung markup niyan. Okay? So, tignan natin. So, again, para alam mo kung paano ka magsisimula, gamitin na natin yung table. So, for problem number 2, okay, lagay natin dito cost. You have the build, and then you have AOI. Si outsiders, lagay natin dito, outside. Okay, outside suppliers. And then, lagay natin dito, class, beginning inventory, you have the shipment, goods available for sale, ending inventory, and cost of goods sold. Okay. Beginning inventory, so kung titignan natin sa problem, meron bang binigay? Beginning inventory, 140,000. Tama ba, class? Sabi dyan, yung beginning inventory daw natin na 140, dun sa second or third bullet, okay, third bullet, half daw niyan, class, or 50%, okay, from outside suppliers. So, ibig sabihin, yung 70,000 from home office and 70,000 from outside. Tama lang? Okay. Now, yung 70,000 from home office, saan mo siya lalagay, class? Cost or build? Siyempre, build yan. Okay, 70,000. Okay, next. Beginning inventory, net purchase from outside. Mamaya na yung outside. Shipments to branch, 400,000. Shipments from home office, 500. So, dito natin lalagay yan. 400,000 and 500,000. Alright? Sige. And then, difference sila, you have 100,000. Okay. So, gagawin ko dyan, 70 plus 500, 70 plus 500 is 570,000. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, class, okay, isin natin, para pantay, 570,000. 570,000. Tama ba? Pag dinivide ko yung 100, okay, 100 divided by 400,000, you have 25%. So, ibig sabihin, class, yung markup for the current year, which is, in this problem, 2021, is 25% based on cost. Does that make sense? So, kung babalik ka dun, class, sa second bullet, Tingnan mo yung second bullet ha. For the year ended December 31, 2020, okay, yung markup daw is 40% based on cost. So it means, noong 2020, okay, markup is 40%, while in 2021, markup is 25%. 25%, ito siya. 100 divided by 400. Okay? So, ang gagawin ko dyan, class, kung 40% yung markup last year, yung beginning inventory ko, 70,000 divided by 1.4, I will get 50,000. Tama lang? So, 70,000 divided by 1.4, you get 50,000. 70 minus 50, you have 20,000. 20 plus 100, that's 120. Okay? 50 plus 400, that's 450,000. Okay? So, ang target natin, complete muna natin yung table. Sige, so let's go to yung next given sa ating class. You have the ending inventory, 200,000. Nakita mo yan? So, may ending inventory na given, 200,000. And then, tingin ka dun class sa fourth bullet. 60% daw niyan from outside suppliers. Okay, this is outside. And then, 26% from home office in 2021. And then, 14% from 2020. Okay, so sige nga, i-breakdown natin siya. 200,000 times 60%, that's 120,000 from outsiders. 200,000 times 26%, you get 52,000. Alright? So that is 52,000. Yan yung galing sa home office in current year. Okay? From the current year, 2021. 200,000 times 14%, you get 28,000. Ito yung ending inventory from the home office last year naman, 2020. Okay? Now, sir, bakit sineparate yan? Kasi nga, class, magkaiba yung markup niyan. Tama? 40% last year, 25% this year. Ngayon, class, kung i-add mo yan, 52,000 plus 28,000, you have 80,000. Tama? 80,000. So, hindi ko muna i-separate ko to. Outsiders yan. Mamaya yan. Hindi ko muna tayo sa galing sa home office. Kasi yung nagadalawa na yan, galing siya sa HO. Okay, home office. Yung 80,000 class, saan ko siya lalagay dito? Siyempre, ni-reported branch yan. Dito siya. Alam? Okay. Ngayon, para makuha ko yung ending inventory, so take note, hindi ko basta-basta pwedeng i-divide sa 1.25 yan. Kasi yung 52,000, ang gagawin ko dyan, ayan ha, 52,000 divide ko sa 1.4, okay? 52,000 divided by 1.4, you get, diba? So, sorry, 2021 pala, 1.25, okay? 52,000 is from 2021. 52,000 divided by 1.25. Actually, para mas malinaw, dito natin gawin. Para di kayo ma-confuse. Okay, para makuha ko yung cost, alright, 52,000, divide ko siya by 1.25. Okay, 52 divided by 1.25, I get 41,600. And then, 28,000 divided by 1.4, okay, 28,000 divided by 1.4, you have 20,000. Okay, 41,600 plus 21 plus 20,000, you have 61,600. 61,600, dito ko siya lagay. 61,600. Ayan, kumpleto na natin yung table. Okay, 80,000 minus 61,600, you have 18,400. And then, 450,000 minus 61,600, you get 388,400. 570 minus 80,000, you get 490,000. And then, 120,000 minus 18,400, you get 101,600. Alright. Tapos na tayo sa table. Let's go dun sa outside. Okay. So take note, yung beginning inventory natin coming from outside is 70,000. Beginning inventory, 70,000. And then, purchases natin. Nakita mo class dun sa problem. Nandun siya sa net purchases from outside supplier, 250,000. And then, we have ending inventory from outside, 120,000 minus 120. You have the cost of goods sold, okay, 70. Plus 250,000. Okay, 70 plus 250 minus 120,000, you get 200,000. Cost of goods sold natin class, from purchases from outside suppliers, 200,000. Okay. Sige, kaya natin sagutan yan. Question number 1, what is the net income of the branch in its books? Okay, so net income daw ni branch, gagawin ko dyan, dito natin gawin. Pwede ko na sigurong erase to. Okay, sige, dito lang. Erase yan. Pag sinabing net income sa books ni branch, tama ba klase yun yung separate net income? Ganito gagawin ko dyan. So, question 1. Okay, meron akong sales ni branch. How much yung sales ni branch? Nandun siya sa first na given, 800,000. And then, cost of goods sold. Dalawa yung cost of goods sold. Si branch yung tanong, 490,000 at bill price. And then, yung 200,000 from outsiders. Okay, don't forget the operating expenses. How much given? It's 100,000. So, minus 100,000. Net income reported in the books of the branch. So, 800. Okay, 800 minus 800, yes, minus 490, minus 200, minus 100,000, you get 10,000. Answer is boy, 10,000. Letter B. Question number 2. What is the cost of goods sold the branch in the combined statements for the year ended December 31, 2021? So, class, ano sasagot mo dyan? Cost of goods sold daw sa combined financial statements, dalawa yung components yan. Pag sa combined, laging at cost. Okay? 388,400. Siyempre, huwag mo makakalimutan yung cost of goods sold from outside. Okay? So, 388,400 plus 200,000, that is 588,400. 588,400. Answer for question number 2 is letter A. Letter A. Okay? Question number 3. What is the combined net income to be presented by the home office in the statement of comprehensive income for the year ended December 31, 2021. Okay, so kailangan natin computing class yung net income in the books of the home office. So ganito gagawin ko dyan. Home office, how much yung sales niyan? So meron siyang sales na 1 million, tama? Minus the cost of goods sold. How much yung cost of goods sold the home office? So computing natin. I-erase natin to. Ayan. Cost of goods sold the home office, you have, dito natin compute. Beginning inventory. How much yung beginning inventory of the home office? Nandun siya sa yung class. Beginning inventory, 300,000. Okay. 300,000 plus purchases. Purchases, 800. Again, wag mong kalimutan yung shipments. Yan yung nakakalimutan ng mga students. Shipments to branch, how much? 400,000. And then, we deduct ending inventory in the books of the home office, 100,000. So, yung cost of goods sold to be reported by the home office in its separate books, 300,000 beginning plus purchases, 800, minus 400 shipment, minus 100 ending inventory, you have 600,000. This is the cost of goods sold. Okay? Sales minus cost of goods sold of 600,000, you have, and then minus natin yung OPEX. How much yung operating expenses of the home office? 200,000. So, ingat na lang class kasi baka hindi mo ma-minus yung OPEX. Siyempre, net income yung tanong, i-minus mo yan. So, 1 million minus 600, that's 400 minus 200. Net income to be reported by the home office is 200,000. Pero class, ang tanong sa atin, how much daw yung combined net income? So, how do you solve yung combined net income? Well, ganito lang gagawin ko dyan. Combined net income, dun muna tayo sa home office, 200,000. Okay? And then yung net income reported by the branch, tama ba? 10,000? Right? 10,000. And wag mong kalimutan i-add yung realized markup. Ano ulit yung realized markup? AOI sa cost of goods sold mo, 101,600. Okay? 101,600. Add natin yung tatlo na yan. 200 plus 10,000 plus 101,600. You get 311,600. Letter B or boy. 311,600 boy. That's your answer for question number 3. Class, ano yung isa pang way to compute for the combined net income? I-describe ko na lang. Compute mo yung cost of goods sold or yung net income ni branch using yung cost of goods sold na at cost, 388,400. Okay? So, di ba, itisagot natin sa net income kapag yung cost of goods sold mo is at bill price. Kapag at cost, makukuha mo yung net income by the branch, add mo kay home office, you will get 311,600. Alright, question number 4. What is the balance of unrealized profit in branch ending inventory or AOI? Sa ending inventory, tingin ka lang sa table natin, 18,4. That's letter D or dog. Ayan. That's dog. Okay. Easy, di ba? So, basta makagawa ang table natin, and yung outside na yan, easy na yan. Okay, so let's go to problem number 3. Alright, so problem number 3. We have two questions. What is the realized profit in branch inventory? And then, what is the amount of branch merchandise inventory that was acquired from the home office? By the way, class, yung isa pang common na trick dito, no? Baka lang ma-encounter nyo dito sa home office and branch, minsan may mga in-transit. Alright? So, in-transit. For example, binigyan ka ng shipment 2. Okay? 400,000, tama? And then, sinabi sa problem na 25% yung markup. So, 400,000 times 1.25, 500,000. Tapos, ang ginawa, okay, so nakalagay, shipment 2, 400, and then shipment from, di ba dapat yung should be na shipment from is 500, okay? Pero, let's say, ang given sa problem, 450. So, ibig sabihin, class, yung 500 minus 450, yung 50,000, in transit yung tawag doon. Okay? Papadating pa lang. No? 50,000 in transit. Tandaan mo lang, ang gagawin mo lang doon, yung in transit na 50,000, okay? Ang ilalagay mo sa table natin is still 500,000. Consider mo na yung in transit. Okay? 400, 500, 100. Huwag mo lalagay dito 450. Dapat kumpleto pa rin. Buo pa rin na 500. Got it? And then yung in transit na yan, usually, wala yan sa ending inventory. Okay? Kasi yung ending inventory, based on physical count eh. Since in transit pa lang yun, wala pa sa ending inventory yan. Huwag mo na lang, kailangan, part ng ending inventory yan. Okay? So, i-add mo na sa ending inventory. Got it? So, sabi ko lang, baka ma-encounter mo, no? So, in short, kapag may in transit, i-consider mo na yung in transit. Dito sa shipments from and dun sa ending inventory. Yun lang yung technique dun. Okay? So, yeah. So, let's go to problem number 3. Problem number 3, the following information is extracted from the books of Elaine Company. The balances are as of December 31. You have the home office and you have the branch. Okay, so sabi ni sir, gamitin lang daw yung table. So you have the cost, you have the build, and then you have AOI. Okay, and for this one, computation of your cost of goods sold, beginning inventory, you have the shipment, goods available for sale, minus ending inventory, you have the cost of goods sold. Alright. And then dito yung outside transactions. Alright. You have sales, you have shipments to branch, so 78,000. Lagay natin dito. Shipment to branch at cost. Okay. And then shipments from home office, 104,000. Okay, so 104 minus 78,000. You have 26,000. So lagay mo dito yan, 26. Alright. And then you have, ano pa yung given sa atin? Okay, purchases, expenses, inventory, January 1, 26,000. Allowance for overvaluation, 31,200. Again, pag may AOI na given, dito mo siya lalagay, class. 31,200. Alright? So, 31,200 minus 26,000. Minus 26, tama ba? That's 5,200. Okay, so meron tayong 5,200. Okay, so from there, actually, kaya natin makompleto yan. So, kung yung 26,000, tingnan natin ha. 26,000, if i-divide natin siya by 104,000, so ganito gagawin ko dyan. 26,000 divided by 104,000, that's 25%. Okay? 25% to. Alright? 26,000 divided by 78,000, ulit, 26,000 divided by 78,000, 33% naman to. Okay? 33%. So, ibig sabihin, class, pag sinabi mong 33% of cost, same lang siya sa 25% of bill price. Does that make sense? 26,000 divided by 78,000, ibig sabihin, markup is 33% of cost. Okay? Equal din yun sa markup is 25% of bill price. 26,000 divided by 104,000. So, ibig sabihin, class, pag yung 5,200 dinivide ko sa 25%, tama ba? Makukuha ko yung 20,800, which is this one. Got it? So, 20,800 minus 5,200, you have 15,600. In the same way, pag yung 5,200 dinivide ko by 33.33%, 5,200 divided by 0.333, you have 15,600. Okay? So, papaikot-ikutin ka lang dyan. 15,600 plus 78,000, you have 93,600. And then, 20,800 plus 104,000, you get 124,800. Okay, ending inventory na lang. Okay, so, tama ba class? Meron tayong inventory na beginning dyan. given sa atin is 26,000. Nakita mo yun? 26,000. Well, pwede na nating i-segregate yung galing sa home office and from outside. Okay? Since dito sa table natin, alam natin 20,800 galing sa home office, it means 26,000 minus 20,800, 5,200 galing siya sa outside suppliers. Alright? Okay, so nakalagay diyang class, however, no shipments in transit between home office and branch. So, sure tayo na walang in transit. Pero minsan hindi sinasabi yan. Okay? For example, nakalagay, di ba, dapat yung shipment from natin is 104. Tama? Pag nakalagay dyan, 100,000 lang, meron tayong ship in transit na 4,000. Dapat i-include na natin yan sa mga table natin. So, 104 pa din yan. And yung ending inventory, huwag mong kalimutan isama yung shipment in transit. Okay? The ending inventory includes merchandise acquired from home office amounting to 26,000. So, dito siya. And then, outsiders, 33,800. So, 26,000 para makuha ko yung cost. Okay, 26,000 divided by 1.33, you have 19,500. 19,500. Alright? 26,000 times 25%, makukuha ko yung 6,500. Alright? Pwedeng ganun ha? 26,000 times 25%, makukuha ko yung 6,500. And then difference sila, 26,000 minus 6,500, you have 19,500. Okay? So 93,600. So ibig sabihin, ang daming ways to complete this table. 93,600 minus 19,500, you get 74,100. And then 124,800 minus 26,000, you get 98,800. And then 31,200 minus 6,500. 31,200 minus 6,500, you get 24,700. Okay? Now, sige, doon naman tayo sa outsiders. Alam natin yung beginning inventory from outside is 5,200. Beginning inventory, you have 5,200. And then, nakita nyo class yung purchases na 39,000. 39,000. And then, meron tayong ending inventory. Dun sa last sentence ng given, 33,800. Tama? 7,800 pala from outsiders. 7,800. Okay, cost of goods sold natin class from outside suppliers. 5,200 plus 39,000 minus 7,800, you get 36,400. Okay, 36,400. Okay, question number 1. What is the realized profit in branch inventory? Pag sinabi mong realized, ibig sabihin, iyon yung nabenta mo. Okay, AUI in your cost of goods sold. Answer, 24,700, letter D or dog. Pag sinabing unrealized AOI, ito naman yun, 6,500 naman. Unrealized, kasi hindi mo pa nabebenta. Unsold pa. Alright, dog yung question number 1. What is the amount of branch merchandise beginning inventory that was acquired from home office? Well, 20,800 yung sagot natin. Letter D or dog. Okay? So, dagdagan pa natin yung questions. Masyado bitin yung dalawa. Question number 3. How much is the net income, okay, reported by the branch? So, paano yung class? Reported by the branch. Okay, net income reported by the branch. Well, si branch meron siyang sales. Tama? Sa given, meron siyang 260,000 sales. And then, meron siyang cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold, dalawa. Okay, 98,800. And then, yung outsiders, 36,400. Okay, 36,400. And then, meron ding OPEX, operating expenses, si branch. Nakita nyo dyan yung 78,000. Right? So, 78,000. So, net income reported by the branch. Let's compute. Beginning is 260, or sales is 260. Okay, minus cost of goods sold at build price, 98,800. Minus 36,400, minus 78,000. Your answer should be 46,800. Okay? Net income to be reported in the books of the branch, 46,800. Alright? And then, yun yung question 3 natin. What if naman class, yung tanong sa atin is, what is the correct branch net income or the true net income? Correct or true net income? Paano mo kukumputin yan? Well, ang gagawin ko lang dyan, ang shortcut mo dyan class, is net income reported by the branch, 46,800. Okay? Add mo yung realized markup. Tama lang? Realized markup natin is 24,700. Okay? So, 46,800 plus 24,700, you should get 71,500. So, ito yung true branch net income. Okay? Yan yung i-report, isasama natin sa net income ni home office to get the combined net income. Or, ang isang way pa is, dito na natin gawin. Meron kang sales 260, iibahin mo lang to. Instead of using 98.8, okay, gagamitin mo is 74.1. 74.1, sige nga, kumpitin natin. So, 260,000 minus 74.1 minus 36.4 minus 78,000, you get 71,500. 71.5, which is the same as this one. All right? So, those are your answers. Okay. Sige. So, ingat na lang kayo kasi ang common trick again dito pag may mga in transit, so ingat kayo doon. Tapos yung mga markup, okay? Iba yung markup on cost, iba yung markup on build price. Alright? So, para makuha mo yung markup on cost, AOI over cost. Para makuha mo yung build, AOI over build price. Okay? So, ayan. So, before we move on to the next questions, let's have a short break.